Hello everyone, JRDL96 here with a brand new reaction video. As you can tell by the title, it's something a little different and kind of unexpected for me. Never thought I'd be reacting to this, but Game Theory. Hello Internet and welcome to Game Theory. Now, I don't plan to react to any of MatPat's Game Theory videos because they're just... The only ones I really watch are the ones like the FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's, and I've already seen those multiple times. But this one caught my eye, especially because it's about Markiplier. And at first I'm like, why is he doing it on Markiplier? But then I read the description of the video and I'm like, oh, and then it hit me. And because I remember months ago, even when Who Killed Markiplier came out, that I'm like, maybe MatPat should be on top of this and start theorizing, make a theory about it, about what's going on, and especially after Wilfred Mother-Loving Warfstache and this whole MCU, Markiplier Cinematic Universe going on. Yeah, how about them apples? With this whole universe that Markiplier has created with what's going on, it's really fascinating, like, to think about, especially because you're just left with more questions and more possibilities. Like, Markiplier did the Who Killed Markiplier series, then he made Wilfred Mother-Loving Warfstache, and then he has this new dark project on the way. And then he also has that other Choose Your Own Adventure that he's working on too. And then he started doing that fucking Harold B. Darrowsworth fucking shit. He started streaming on his very, very, very old YouTube channel and starting to talk like he was on a conga on an island. Well, not on my watch. Like, it was so funny. It was one of the funniest things I watched in a while. But anyways, enough to talk about Mark and what's going on. But I'm more surprised that finally MatPat is somewhat talking about it, but I don't know how he's going to do it. All I see is he's dressing up as Wilfred Warfstache. His version of Warfstache. And oh boy. Oh boy. I might as well just react to it now. So without further ado, let's react to this video, shall we? Warfpat tonight.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory. My name is Warfpat, and we are joined today by a very special guest. It's the man you love to tolerate, MatPat. Let's give him a round of applause. What? It's time for your interview. How about it's time to not have a cringy intro joke at the expense of Markiplier personalities? You get to decide what happens here today, MatPat.
With the eyeliner. It's like you put face paint underneath his eyes.
She's the alter ego. Nothing is as it seems.
Nothing is as it seems.
I'm king of the school.
The Markiplier Connected Universe.
Hello everybody, my name is MatPat and welcome back to Game Theory. The show where I'm constantly asking myself the deep existential questions like what qualifies as a game theory and what qualifies as
a film theory.
Well, that line's about to get a bit blurrier since smack dab in that juicy gray area
is
today's episode. An episode where I work to expose the secrets of Markiplier. One of YouTube's top gamers, top channels, and top creators. But when I say expose, I'm not asking you to whip out your tub of popcorn Keemstar style or party hashtag trending on Twitter. I'm not shook or tea-spill after all. Nope, Markiplier is far from over. In fact, he's only just beginning. You see, the secrets I'm exposing today are the pieces of a conspiracy that he's been seeding across multiple channels and dozens of videos for nearly 5 years. An underlying plot woven throughout his and other creators' uploads that even his most hardcore of fans probably overlooked. But now that he's empowered to make whatever he wants,
I have the opportunity to make literally whatever I want, whenever I want.
the mystery is all starting to crack open, and as evidenced by the recent Go Back to Sleep, will soon take over the channel. So what about Markiplier's channel? What lies in the future for Markiplier? Well, loyal theorists, it's simple. He's going to be revealed as a murderer.
Oh God.
Let me explain. Over the course of 6 years, Markiplier has done over 4,000 videos on YouTube. People wonder why so many YouTubers...
4,000, Jesus.
Anyway,
I already got up to 1,000.
much content, you're going to need to test out a lot of videos are certainly no exception. From staring at a banana...
Oh God, that video.
Dressed like a little German girl. Like, 3 million views on
Yeah!
2 million on him warming up his voice? What am I doing with my life? Intends to hours working on a video. But perhaps most notably has been him introducing various characters into his Let's Plays and comedic sketches over the years. Some, like Googleplier, Dr. Plier, and Bib Trimmer, appear in a small handful of videos, but then you have others that are more well-known recurring personalities like the pink-mustached Wilford
Warfstash,
the evil
Darkiplier.
Here's where things start to get really interesting. Unlike most other YouTubers who would use these characters as just one-off jokes, it's becoming increasingly clear that Mark is using them to create an extended universe.
Yeah.
Led by Darkiplier are actually engaged in a plot to overtake Mark's channel. A plot that we're in the midst of watching unfold in the non-gameplay focused uploads. It all begins with what seems like a throwaway joke at the end of an upload in mid-2017 titled
Markiplier TV,
in which Wilford Warfstash is in a pitch meeting with the other alter egos. But Darkiplier implies that there's something bigger up his black and white glitchy sleeve.
supposed to happen with the heart and soul of his channel.
Alter egos are out to become the main focus of the channel. And if that seems too meta for you, it's not. Later on in the scene, Darkiplier acknowledges that the channel exists.
With the heart and soul of his channel, after all.
Dark also knows that the only reason he continues to exist is that the audience cares about it. It's something that Mark openly acknowledges about the character's lore when he's asked about it. As he posted on Tumblr, quote, I should do it in Markiplier's voice, I'm Markiplier. For the people picking Darkiplier as their favorite character of mine, I don't know who Darkiplier is. He is not a character I played. I don't even know when you all started calling him by that name. You made him real. 10 out of 10 YouTuber impressions, ladies and gentlemen. Voices.
When was that post?
Darkplier's lack of focus on the channel in the past irks him. After the character was put on hiatus for a while, he makes a surprise reappearance in the middle of Mark's Valentine's Day special, A Day
David Markiplier,
where he reveals his frustrations.
pushed aside, replaced, mocked.
And this is something that Mark openly acknowledges about the character in one of his charity live streams as he speaks candidly
A few days later,
the scene.
I joked about Darkiplier because it didn't seem like something people wanted to take seriously. Darkiplier is a completely separate entity from who I am. But
just like Warfstash,
he admires what I've accomplished. He's a
social manipulator, sardonic individual. The complete opposite of who Mark
He
is.
leads you into this false sense of security, and he wants you to trust him because he wants
To take advantage of you.
So basically what we're talking about here is Markiplier's Legion of Doom, of creepy, manipulative, evil...
The Legion of Doom! That's funny.
For Mark. To understand that, we need to look at Mark's most ambitious project to date.
Who killed Markiplier?
Last October, Markiplier launched a 4-part miniseries titled
Who killed Markiplier?
along with an ancillary website to house more of the mysteries and pieces of evidence. What at first seems like a beautifully shot, goofy little murder mystery a la Clue actually turns into the origin story for Mark's most prominent, most dangerous alter egos, Wilford
Warfstash and Darkiplier.
The story goes thusly. When Markiplier, just
The asshole Mark.
Matt Markiplier winds up dead at a poker night with his childhood friends Damien and the over-the-top Colonel. You and aid the detective to discover the culprit. An answer that you might think would be pretty obvious by the end of the 4 videos, but isn't. To get a truly complete picture of the solution to this mystery, you have to pick apart subtle clues hidden in videos. A room appearing here, a female hand there, the lilt in a voice, the repeated motif of red-blue colors, or honestly, you could just watch Mark's I Explain Everything video for 3 hours.
Oh God.
We're going to play the video here, and we're going to play it in like half.
And then when people were asking what happened to Damien, and then he does the shitty answer.
Colonel all grew up together. Mark falls in love and marries a girl named
Celine.
who gets stolen away, not in a romantic by Jumanji Reject over
Jumanji Reject. Yeah, because he mentioned Jumanji.
And framed the Colonel for his murder. Oh, and the house is controlled by an evil entity in charge of a parallel plane of existence that can bring people back to life. You know, just a...
The purgatory of hell.
Story. In the end, the revenge plot works, just not the way he expects. Mark's soul steals Damien's body. The Colonel goes insane after watching his friends die and then come back to life.
Thinking it's all a joke.
The character that you play in this whole story, your body ends up getting possessed
by Markiplier.
Of Celine, the blue spirit of Damien, and a little sprinkling in of evil house entity for flavor. The Colonel, convinced that death is now meaningless, goes on to become the insane killer / news reporter.
Wilford Warstash.
You can tell because his red suspenders fade to pink as they age. And your character's unique mix of souls becomes Darkiplier, as evidenced by the female hand grabbing the cane and the red and blue split motif that comes with Darkiplier appearances that directly mirrors the blue soul of Damien and the red soul of Celine. Oh, and you as the person who's been watching this whole time, well, you're left behind as irrelevant, helplessly watching Darkiplier as he walks away with your body. Now, here's why all this is important. It establishes an internal lore with the channel. Mark isn't what he seems. Markiplier, by being a key figure in all these narratives, is himself a character just like Wilford or Darkiplier is. A character who devised a plot to kill someone, possess their body, and continue on with their life, which includes a life creating a successful YouTube channel. That's how Darkiplier can say things like,
he had to go tonight and invite me on his little adventure with you.
That clip from A Date with Markiplier is happening after the events of
Who Killed Markiplier?
We know this, one, because Dark exists in the first place, and two, because of this line.
Of giving people a choice.
Which is a direct reference to this moment from Who Killed Markiplier.
You have a choice here.
What this means is that any video at any time on the Markiplier channel can be Mark in character. In fact, they could all be Mark in this character. It's canon to the lore of this Mark v. Dark storyline that he's created. And if we're being honest, Mark's character in this fictional metaverse is, quite frankly, a jerk.
Yeah, he's a arrogant prick. He's an arrogant asshole.
Sure, he went through this personal heartache at the hands of the Colonel, but he went on to steal the body of his friend. And look at this. We see it in the meta ending of A Date with Markiplier.
I used to be somebody. Maybe not something good, but I was somebody who worked on great projects. Now I'm working on this bull.
Obviously, the Markiplier that we know and love who's creating this series for us to watch. Adding to that, we know that this is an older Mark who's been in a long-term committed relationship because of this line.
Any calls?
Your house call. Your house calls. Your kids call.
Damien's body. But it goes beyond just the script.
Damn it, what the fuck?
Listen to this from one of his normal vlogs.
I make
Great videos.
Would Mark the person ever call his work bad? Or be this arrogant on camera? Or is this Mark the character? Here are some other good quotes from that particular vlog.
I used to be someone that wanted to be someone else. The soul behind the channel. And so Mark took the backseat.
Even stuff like this.
I haven't been honest. I haven't been open.
Mark, you talk openly to the audience all the time in live streams, vlogs, whatever. Unless, of course, when you say you're not you really mean that you're not being honest about who you really are. And if you think I'm just stretching out this fourth wall breaking theory on Mark's channel, I'm not. The characters have been breaking out and crossing over into the non-skip videos. Special thanks to Reddit user FNAFTheorist13 who alerted us to this one, but take a look at Mark's playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club, and you see how Darkplier's plan is in full effect here. Each video has a poem written in the description box by a different character. Not Yuri or Monica and the rest of the club like you would expect, but by Wilford, Darkiplier, and some other characters from Who Killed Markiplier. The first poem is clearly by Wilford, since the closing line is, "Let's have some fun," which is the same mentality as Wilford's final lines of,
Why don't we
Have a little fun.
The opening line of the poem also mentions, "Once upon a time I had an afro," and wouldn't you know it, but
Yep. Wilford with the pink afro and Wilford with a loving mustache.
Continuation of Wilford's story post Who Killed Markiplier, and what do we have? Him in an afro. This is elaborate stuff that is spanning years on this channel. Episode 4's poem comes from Darkiplier.
Darkiplier.
Mention of thrones and kings Markiplier
versus the antiseptic guy. Only one of us can be king.
And the most important one is reserved for Markiplier himself. In episode 5's description, a mind you'll break, a
So you shake, a life you'll take.
It's
All your fault.
It's about Mark. You know, in the story, he intentionally broke the Colonel's mind and then shook Damien's soul free from his body to steal it, and how he's eventually going to kill someone on the channel. So why does any of this matter? Well, first, we just confirmed that a top YouTuber is a murderer. He's kind of like Ennard. He scooped the soul out of someone else's body and spaghetti roboted his soul into it. And this revelation is something that Mark can simply roll out on any video at any time. You'll never actually be sure which Mark is speaking to you. Actual Mark or character Mark. It's incredibly meta. But even more importantly, it gives you a preview as to the direction his channel's headed. Clearly, there is this literal Legion of Doom fighting for control.
The Legion of
And
Doom.
Mark is now building out their backstory. Wilford Mother-Loving Morkstache was a continuation of the Who Killed Markiplier storyline, where we see the Colonel assume his new identity as Wilford and start developing his signature pink mustache. And now, with Go Back to Sleep teasing a return of Darkiplier, it looks like the alter egos are truly making their move to take back control over the channel. We even see the returning motif of a retro TV, just like in Markiplier TV. Even the line,
You built this place from broken things.
it's a reference to the channel, how Mark made it at a time when he was at his lowest of lows. Family tragedy, broken relationship, medical trouble, jobless. But this time, based on the creepy imagery, it looks like it might be telling the story of Celine. Notice the female figure floating there in the abandoned cabin in the woods. Could it be where the Colonel kidnapped Celine too? We'll have to wait and see. But lastly, and most importantly, this matters because this is the cool stuff that is just so exciting to see on YouTube. Talented visionaries getting to make the stuff that they wouldn't be allowed to make anywhere else. A choose-your-own-adventure dating series, a Clue mystery with dark horror themes, a brain-bending ARG that ties it all together and blurs the lines between reality and fiction. That's what I've always loved most about YouTube. The creative freedom that can't be found anywhere else. And I hope that other creators are able to follow Mark's example, and that the platform rewards that creativity. But
Hey, that's just a theory. A game theory.
A theory. Bye-bye.
Oh, that's it? Now, that was really fascinating, and honestly, that's how I pictured it in my mind. I really wanted to see MatPat discuss this whole thing, especially after Wilford Mother-Loving Morkstache. I wanted to see him discuss this Markiplier connected universe, or cinematic universe, or whatever you want to call it, this MCU, this whole universe that Mark has really established with these characters, these alter egos, especially mostly Darkiplier and Wilford. It's really fascinating, again, David Markiplier was so crazy, and back then, Darkiplier was really nothing. It's so funny. I remember that. I remember it like it was yesterday. When Darkiplier wasn't really well established before David Markiplier, he was just, whenever Markiplier does anything like this, or even it also bled to Wilford, anything he does Wilford Morkstache related, or Googleplier. That was, oh, that's Darkiplier. Like, any edit back before the David Markiplier stuff came out, it was just clips of Morkstache, Googleplier, the host, stuff like that. Shit like that. And it was really funny, just, anytime he does a creepy face, that's Darkiplier. And yeah, he even said in that live stream, again, he just didn't think that people would want to take Darkiplier seriously. So I think it's really fascinating, especially, I love MatPat's theory, but again, I don't know if in every single vlog, that one vlog, he goes, let's be completely honest, where he's like, I'm not being more honest enough. Mark, I don't know. I can't tell the difference between Markiplier the asshole in Who Killed Markiplier and the Mark that I have known for many years, that I've watched for 5 years. there's no clear like I can't tell the difference. I'm pretty sure one's acting almost like Doctor Strange, and the other is just acting like a normal person would, like this arrogant asshole. Here's the one, yeah, and then MatPat goes, oh, then or just watch Mark's like live stream where he explains everything and let him explain it for 3 hours. Here's the one thing that pissed me off about that stream. The one thing that pissed me off the most was when he was talking about, when people were mentioning what happened to Damien after Chapter 3. What happened to Damien? And this is how Mark says it. I'm just going to do my best impersonation of Mark, just like how MatPat did. He was in the room with Celine. He was in a room with Celine. And then that's it. He didn't say anything else. He just continued on what he was originally saying before he got interrupted by Catherine and Amy. Like, he didn't make it clear enough. You know? So, it's really fascinating. Yeah, and also, like, some of the stuff that he did bring up, especially, I remember everybody discussing this, too, when Chapter 1 came out, when Damien turned gray when he was about to go talk to the Colonel, and people assumed, oh, it's Markiplier! And then I'm like, dude, that's the lighting. That's just the lighting in the room. And someone even said, like, I even had an argument with somebody about it. Like, dude, that's not Markiplier. That's just the fucking lighting in the room. And what do you know? I was right. But still, it's like, people will too into stuff like that. And that's totally fine by them, but still. I don't know, but I found it really funny when MatPat called some of the alter egos the Legion of Doom. That's really funny. The Legion of Doom. What a great fucking team of alter egos. You gotta remember too, not every single alter ego is his, technically. Like Silver Shepherd, Ben Trimmer, the host, Dr. Markiplier, in some degree, they're all Syndigo. That's all Syndigo stuff. And he made it clear that he doesn't have any plans to bring those characters back in any way, because that's their characters, and he wants to just respect their properties, especially respect Daniel too. So really, and then also, what about Googleplier? That is Matthias's thing. That was Matthias's thing. So again, we don't know. Really, the only two that are more him that he came up with is Wilford and Darkiplier, and then King of the Squirrels. It's stuff like that. So, seeing this whole timeline, I was expecting maybe a timeline, but again, he kind of made a loose timeline, like when he was referencing the whole date with Markiplier and that Darkiplier saying, and he had to go to not invite me on his little adventure with you. MatPat made a little mistake with the subtitles. I don't know if it was purposeful or not, but I'm just going to assume it was a mistake. He put this wrong words in. Like, he had to go to an event with you. Or something like that. This is what Darkiplier said. And he had to go to not invite me on his little adventure with you. That's what he said. And I'm pretty sure everybody was saying that already, but still, I found that really amusing. So he really made a little loose timeline. Who Killed Markiplier was really the beginning, and then a date with Markiplier. And again, with this whole possibility of Darkiplier and Wilford taking over Mark's channel, I don't know if that's going to happen. It would be kind of cool, but then again, we don't know the future. But then again, who knows? And I like the fact that he mentioned those poems that were in Mark's Let's Play of Doki Doki Literature Club. Those poems that were all connections to Who Killed Markiplier and stuff like that. And here's another thing that I would have loved to see him discuss and debate about and theorize about the masks. You know, the things that Mark doesn't know what we're talking about. That cult, the masks that were in Wilford Mother Loving Warstash, and then when people were asking Mark about the masks, he goes, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see any masks. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, that's pretty much what he did. He denied it, and I feel like there's a little bit more of a meaning to the masks. Like there's a meaning, like a bigger meaning to the masks that we don't know, that he would love to reveal at one point. Who knows when? But again, we will just have to wait and see. And then obviously with the whole go back to sleep thing, it's like a loose callback to the Don't Remember video, which was that little with the adventures in the van, and that was a little when at the very end of Don't Remember, go back to sleep. That is gonna. That was pretty much a loose. That's where the TV comes back, and then someone said about that cabin. That was the same cabin from Danger and Fiction, which was the host. But I don't know. We don't know what's going on in that little crazy creative head of his. We don't know what's going on. We have no idea what's going on. So all we can do is just theorize on what he has in store for these alter egos like Darkiplier and Wilford. He is making another Darkiplier sketch at some point. And he is also making another Wilford Warstash video at some point too. And I'm pretty sure you're going to be saying, well, he did make one already. It was the Wilford Mother Loving Warstash video. But I tell you, at PAX East, Mark said that he has 2 Wilford Warstash sketches in the works. And one of them was the one that that filled the gap between Who Killed Markiplier and today. And that was Wilford Mother Loving Warstash. And then now there's this other Warstash video that's in the works. Then he has that Choose Your Own Adventure that has 64 videos in the works too. And then he has the Darkiplier sketch. And he clearly said, yeah, he's next. He's next! Like he said that. I don't know, I would love to theorize on everything that's going on, but again, it probably would just make me lose my mind and lose my sanity. But I like that, again, I'm pretty surprised that Jacksepticeye hasn't done anything with his alter egos, like Schneepelstein, or Chase, or Anti, for that matter. Like, I'm more curious about Antisepticeye, his origin, and everything. And you could tell that I get inspired to make alter egos and characters myself that I have. Like, I only have 3 built, already established characters. I have J.R. Dye, which is pretty much my Hyde, and I'm the Jekyll. I don't know. It's like a Jekyll and Hyde thing. Wikipedia, which is pretty much another Googleplier type. And then you have JD Thrift, which is, I feel like, could be somewhat, I don't know how to compare. It could be like a combination of like the unpredictability and hilarity of Chase and Wilford Warstash. I don't know. But I remember somebody, because I remember, as you remember from the recent Good Deals video, I made the joke like to JD Thrift's spouse or girlfriend. I am not exactly sure on what that will be yet. I made the joke, like, I'm not gonna name my next kid Chase. That's a reference to somebody commented one time saying, when I made Good Deals 1 and JD Thrift, someone said, oh, is this your Chase Brody? Your version of Chase Brody? I remember that, and I'm like, oh god, and I gotta make a joke about it. Someone found it really amusing. Someone thought it was really funny. But I would love to make, like, this universe, this timeline, all these connections. I would love to do origins of, like, J.R. Dye and this other one that I have in the works, and also, like, other stuff like that. I'd love to do, like, a Doctor persona as well. Like, I would love to do... I want to be on the level of him, of Mark, with the sketches that he creates, like, obviously Who Killed Markiplier and stuff like that. And it inspires me with my characters that I have. And that's why he's one of my biggest inspirations. Him and Jack. Really fascinating. I don't know. I don't trust him at this point. I can't trust him with the whole alter ego stuff. Because he's unpredictable. I guess he's just having fun with the fans. And then one jackass is going to probably take it too seriously, and then he's going to stop. That's what happened with the whole cult thing back in January. Some people really took it too seriously, and then started spreading it to Jack's and Ethan's communities. And Ethan and Jack was like, back off. And then Mark stopped and never mentioned it again. So, again, who knows? I don't know. Anyways, I feel like I've rambled long enough. It goes from Markiplier, Matt Pat, Markiplier, Matt Pat, Jacksepticeye, me the asshole, Markiplier again. Like, it's just, I'm just jumping from one thing to another. It's just whatever comes to my mind is what I say. Because I would love to just, like, have a roundtable discussion about this shit with people. But all I can do is, but I don't want to drag on and just leave you just there like, alright, get to the fucking point. I'm just a little all over the place. A lot of thoughts are going through my mind and I can't, like, comprehend everything that's going on. It's just like I have so many questions. So who knows what Markiplier has up his sleeve. So we're just gonna have to go with the wait and see thing. We'll see what happens, what he does with the whole Markiplier, the Darkiplier and Wilfred Warstash stuff, and then the Choose Your Own Adventure. Who knows what he'll do? And then he's obviously got the new characters cooked. He's got 4 new original characters being cooked up right now, and one of them might be that Harold B. Darrensworth character that he streamed on his old YouTube channel and then immediately deleted. Talking about congas on an island. So who knows what he has in store. So hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to Matt Pat's to Game Theory's game theory on Markiplier and his connected universe. So if you like what you saw here, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Be sure to ring that bell to be part of the notification squad. Be sure to also check out my Instagram because I make cool edits of Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, even myself. I also do reenactments and cosplays on there, so go check it out. I recently did a reenactment of a fan-made clip someone put together from Mark's reading one of Mark's reading your comments video, where he transforms into Darkiplier, talking about if someone's mentioned, oh my god, my cat wants me dead, and then Darkiplier takes over, your cat is planning your demise. Finish it first, with a decisive strike. So So I took that clip and reenacted it, and I think the person's name was Abstract Wolf who created it. Bravo, that really just blew my mind. I'm like, I have to reenact this. This is so fucking cool. So I did. He loved it. The guy loved it, so who knows. Also, be sure to check out my Tumblr. I'm barely on there, but go check it out anyway. So until next time, JRDO96 signing out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!